Hey there. Just to let you know I'm recording.
Yeah, for sure.
We got an alarm here. I
Yes.
understand you set it off on accident.
Yes, I did.
So typically our protocol is we're going to come and verify, right, for an alarm like this, and then we need an employee to contact us and say everything's okay.
Yeah.
So we know you're not being held hostage in there.
Fair.
Or that you are actually an employee.
Fair.
So that's where we're at now.
Gotcha.
So do you have keys or something that you can unlock it with, or?
I just realized that. So I got a ride down there because we're going downtown, and I didn't want to drive, so I got an Uber down there. Or sorry, no, I left with my homie who works with me, and it's my keys are in the car. But I have like
Who's the person that gets called out if there's an alarm?
who's the person that gets called out with?
Yeah. So like, who's the owner? That get called. Got
Tom.
a name?
Yep. Tom.
Tom
Yeah.
what?
Tom. Like I see in the emails sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm the ASM here. I was robbed here actually. I was the one that was here.
So you would see like how we would want to be able to verify. And,
Yo, I called, and every time that this ever happens, I just want you to know because I take it seriously.
Yeah.
And your guys is being here just within like a minute and a half that night. Okay.
So basically, I'm like, okay, well,
fair.
When we can't get a hold of someone that called us, and then we're like, okay, well now I don't know if you're legit or if you're being held hostage, and then we can't get someone to come to the door.
I'm so sorry.
Then we do all of this. So you don't have keys right now with you?
I don't.
Okay. Do you have your ID with you?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'll write a report, and you're like, okay, you work there. If it's verified or anything like that, I guess that's fine. Yeah. But just realize that we tied up a bunch of officers.
I'm so sorry.
Wasting time on this. Because we do know that weed shops get knocked over, right? Yeah. So
it's a daily thing for me.
Yeah. So if you did this again, what would you do?
Call you guys.
Yeah. Or like when we call in, you would just hang out until we got here, and then we could verify that everything was cool and all of that, so we wouldn't have to do this.
So I've been training somebody for the past 2 weeks here, and twice we set off the alarm, and twice I just did the same thing, and we waited and hung out, expecting that would happen, and that just wasn't what happened last week, both times. And
Sunset Drive good? Okay.
Oh,
what's the phone number for you? 3 Paul, 2-3 Bellham numbers. There's my card and the case number. 2-3. Thank you. So yeah. Also, we couldn't get a hold of. So it was kind of compounded. Everything was a.
Oh man, it must have been a red flag for you guys.
Yeah. Everything was kind of getting us to think that maybe there was someone in there that was holed up and not wanting to come out and say, no, I'm an employee and this and that. So we'll write it up and just maybe have an internal dialogue with everyone just to say, hey, let's make sure we kind of do that, because we're going to obviously for these after hours responses and stuff like that, any response to a business like this, we're going to want to talk to the employee, make sure everything's okay, make sure nothing's going on that shouldn't be in something like this.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you're good now?
Yeah.
You ride back downtown?
My girlfriend's upset. I go home anyway, so it kind of got me out of it.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it at that then. All right. Take care.
Oh, yeah.
Recording.